Okay, this is what WebPath Express looks like in Destiny Classic. You can see here that I am not currently logged in. That is because I set my access level to allow even guests who are not logged in to access this tool. And that's because I know that in a lot of schools your students are not logging into Destiny, and so just wanted to show you that that is one of the capabilities. So there are actually a couple of ways to find materials from WebPath Express when you are in Destiny Classic. The first is just a straight up library search. So I'm going to do a search for Civil War. And you can see here I'm on my Titles tab. I don't have many books in my collection, as you can see. And then this other tab is Websites. So I'm going to click on Websites. And here you see I've got 812, which is a large number, but it was a pretty broad search. And I can actually filter to get that number down a lot. And the filters that are available to me are grade level. I'm going to leave it at K5, but you can see how it can be set to any of those. I can filter by Lexile level, depending on what kind of reading level I'm looking for. Domain, which I think would be interesting to use, especially in reference to a lesson where you're teaching kids about what the domains are. And then language as well. And because this was such a broad search, we actually have results that are in Arabic and Chinese and English and French and all that other stuff. I can also filter by the format, so if I only want things that maybe have a video or that are a biography or something like that, I can do that there. And by source, so if I'm looking for encyclopedia content or a map and atlas. So you can see how thorough the filtering capabilities are. So let's just take a quick look at the results here and find out some basic information. This top result has a Lexile of 1170. It also is they've got it for 3.5 and 6.8, which basically means that it's going to be kind of at the upper end of what is appropriate for elementary school if it's also appropriate for middle school. So that would be great if I was looking for something for 4th or 5th graders. If I were looking for something for the lower grades, then I would want to make sure that K2 was there. It also has some visuals that clue me in to what kinds of things are happening on this site. This one has educational game, and it is also an interactive site. So let's take a look at this one. So I'll click on this. And it brought me to this website that has some interactive sites for education. And then let's click on Harriet Tubman here. Gives me a brief introduction to how to use the site. And so I can look at this website. I can also go to a little quiz, and that would explain why it said it was an interactive site. So let's close that down and go back to my results here. I also want to show you that you can actually add websites to a resource list, which would be good for kids if they're building a bibliography. It would also be good for teachers who are kind of deciding what sites they want kids to look for. And then one final thing, you can also search WebPath Express straight up, and it's not gonna, if you do the same search here, same results, except they come up immediately. I don't have to go over and click the other tab. And that's it.